Jai Shri Mataji. Please bow down to the Shri Mataji. Raise your Kundalini and take the Bandhan. Param Pujya Shri Mataji, you are Sakshat Shri Adishakti. Mother, please grant us the permission to do the meditation at your lotus feet and please bless us thoughtlessly. Now please keep our right hand towards Mother Earth. Our complete attention is on center of left arm. Param Pujya Shri Mataji, please remove all the badhas, all the negativities from my left channel. Please balance my left side. Mother, please balance my left side. Now please keep our right hand on our lap and left hand towards the sky. Param Pujya Shri Mataji, please remove all the badhas, all the negativities from my right channel and please balance my right. Now please keep our both the hands on our lap. Our complete attention is on central Muladhara Chakra. Param Pujya Shri Mataji, please awaken Sri Ganesh principle within us. Mother, Please awaken Stephen principle within us and make me innocent like Stephen. Mother, please make me innocent like Stephen. Now please keep our right hand on the side of abdomen, below the abdomen. Param Pujya Shri Mataji, please give me pure knowledge about myself. Mother, please give me pure knowledge about myself. Now please keep our right hand on the side of our heart. Param Pujya Shri Mataji, I am only pure spirit. Mother, I am not this body, I am not this mind, I am not this ego. I am only pure spirit. Mother, please come into my heart. Now please keep our right hand on our forehead. Param Pujya Sri Mataji, I have forgiven everyone, including myself. I have forgiven everyone. Now please keep our right hand on our sahasrara and slowly rotate our right palm clockwise 1 time. Param Pujya Sri Mataji, your Sakshat Sri Sahasrar Swami, your Sakshat Sri Adishakti. Mother, please awaken my Kundalini. Mother, please bless us, God bless us. Now please keep our both the hands on our lap. Our complete attention is on center of both the palms and Sahasrara.
It's possible through Sahajayoga if you can take your Kundalini beyond Agata by not reacting. Reaction is the worst thing because reaction comes through your Agya, as I told you the other day, and it is due to your conditioning or due to your ego. So some people react because of their conditioning, and some people react because of their ego. So, why should you react to it? Why don't you enjoy by not reacting? Just watch, see how beautifully they have made beautiful flowers. Just enjoy it. What is the need? Some will find some faults. Somebody will say this should not have been there. How did they manage this? All kinds of nonsensical things. The joy of its creation is there. And you should be able to see it, feel it, enjoy. Then you are a surgeon. Otherwise, you are not. If you are a reacting type, you cannot be a surgeon. This is a degree. Yoga is, I think there are so many various styles of surgeries. Somebody is just minor, somebody little plus, somebody is like that. But the depth of the surgery is to be measured by the way he keeps joyous and happy. Goes on criticizing others, go on getting angry with others. All these things are going on, and he thinks he's a surgeon. In our divine university, we have no degrees. We don't give you certificates. You are a surgeon if you have got your realization. If the Kundalini has burst open here, we saw that you are a surgeon. But that surgery may not be a real surgery. It only depends when you are joyous and you are anxious to give realizations to others. You want to share your realization. You just don't want to keep it to yourself. If that is not your condition, then you are still not a full surgeon. You should find out how many people you have given realization. It's very important because next year, as I said, is a very important, very important year. In that year, I would like to see all of you going around and giving realization. While I've seen all these other false gurus who are getting exposed one by one, if you see their attitude, anywhere you meet them. Once I was traveling by plane and there was a lady sitting next to me, she was so hot. So I asked her, what guru you follow? So she told me the name. She said, we are very good. This guru is the best. This and that. Such heat coming from her body. I never said anything. But I was amazed how this lady was proudly talking about her guru, who is such a bad man, and without knowing me, I was just a stranger to her. But such yogis don't talk about it. You should talk to your neighbors. You should talk in your circle. Like we have in India so many customs where we meet people. Like in India, we do Haldi Kunku in Maharashtra. They will never talk to those women who come for Haldi Kunku about surgery. They won't even have a photograph. If they want, they can do it. But they're, I don't know what are they frightened about. It's a very good child. You have any dinner, you have any public meeting, anything. They won't talk about surgery. It's very surprising. They don't want to talk about surgery, that we have got this through surgery. So how will surgery spread? One has to understand. You all should find out how much responsible you have been for getting into surgery. Of course, you are all protected, you are all blessed. Everyone has got whatever they want. Most of them. But how many of them are returning this debt? How many are working to give realization to others? This is a debt on you. But if your attention is haphazard, if your attention is not clear, is not nirmal, then you are involved into all kinds of things, like the tentacles of an octopus. You become like an octopus. You go on getting attached to this, attached to that, attached. You have to be a free bird. All these attachments that you have are going to take you nowhere. You should be only attached to Sahajayoga and should be conscious that you have known yourself. You can just understand your value, your level. I can tell you, we can change the whole world. We have such a good heritage in this country. We have such good culture in this country. I've seen the problems of America and other places. We don't have this problem. At least they are not so prevalent. But only the thing that we have to is to know you are a certain being. Like a tree. When it grows, it knows it's a tree. It knows it has to produce fruits. It has not come up like that. It has not been brought up just like a stick. No, it has to do something. In this world, everything has to do something. But then what about Sir Yogis? It's such a rare thing to happen that you have got realization. So where should we waste our attention? Why should we neglect our meditation? Why? We have to grow. We are different people. We are a different race altogether in this world. We are realized souls. There were hardly any number during the time of Christ, practically nil. And even before that, I was surprised that in China and other places, in one age, there used to be one master. While you are so many masters, but you don't want to use your power as a master. Why not the women use it also? I find women are more lethargic than men are in such of. They should show I'm a woman myself. Single handed, I've done all this work. And why should you do it? Because it's a tremendous task to transform people all over the world. But it's very easy for you. If I can do it, why can't you do it? But put your complete attention to it that we are going to work out Sir Yoga, not for ourselves, but for the betterment of humanity. We need it. We need it very much. Your compassion, your love is all being wasted. If you just think about yourself, your family, what's the use? People do that even before realization. So, what is the use of completely getting attached to your families, attached to all other things? You should get attached to the whole world. You belong to the whole world now. There are no more individualistic. No more. Now, as I said, it's a drop has become the ocean. Identify yourself with the ocean. Ocean is the lowest, if you have seen, lowest so much that the 0 point starts from the ocean. Ocean is so humble. It's the lowest point it lives, but all the rivers know it. And the ocean does the work of throwing clouds in the sky. And these then burst and become rain, fall into the same ocean. They come back to the same ocean. So those who are humble will attract more servants. Those who are kind will attract much more servants. So it is important to see that you change your temperament. If you try to show off, nobody is going to be impressed by it. If you think you are something very great, nobody is going to look at you. Be very humble, kind, generous, also very joyous person. Now imagine a Sahajayogi going in a group and telling them, see, my mother is sick, my father is dying, this thing is happening, but I am doing Sahajayoga. So people will say, why do you do Sahajayoga? You go and cry and weep and sit down there. If he is really doing the Sahajayoga, no sickness can come, no trouble can come. It is a fact. Try to understand. It's you only, these people who are supposed to be there, they will rise. But no use having identification with people who are not servants. They may be your relations, they may be anything. No use. Because you are at a different level, they are at a different level. Either try to raise their level or have nothing to do with them. Because they will pull you down. They will not see your height. They have no eyes to see. They have no ear to hear. And they have no feelings of it. If they had seen how you are changed, how your life is changed, they would have gone absolutely headlong into such. But if they are not, that's not your job. You should bother about them. If they come to Sahajayoga, very good. Otherwise, they are no your relations. In no way they are related to you. How will you relate Sahajayoga to them? How will you explain anything to them? It's going to be impossible to talk to these people. So what I have to tell you today is that our family, which is Sahajayoga, is large, is spread in 86 countries, and is doing very well. But what we have to say that you do belong to that ocean, to the great families of Sahajayoga. But it is for you to increase the size of this. You have to you have to talk about it and you have to change people. This is your responsibility. We are not given Sahaja Yoga just for nothing. You have to produce greater surgeries, better surgeries, and you yourself meditate. Not only meditate, but also attend all the collective programs as far as I am happy the way you have stayed on and have come. It has rained, still you are here, and you still are enjoying the divine peace. I again and again bless you from my heart. And I want you to have that Shuddha Icha, which is the Kundalini. I want you to have that Shuddha Icha, that is the pure desire, not only to become surgeons, but to create more surgeons. That is actually your pure desire. You may not have recognized it, but unless and until you feel fulfilled that desire, you can never be a good surgeon. Is to spread Sahajayoga in every venue, everywhere, with everyone that you can do. And it will spread very well, and so many people can be saved. So many people who are just lost in the maya of stupidity will be back on the right path. How much good you can going to do for them, you just think. If we alone has brought so many surgeries, why can't you also try and get more surgery? This world needs surgery. The whole problem, whenever I see newspaper, I think, oh God, if these people were surgeries, there would have been no problem. But I find that still people are roaming about, going round and round. I don't know, as if they have no brains or have no understanding that where is this world going and who is going to save this world. I am not here to tell you what you should do in your private life, but you yourself should know to keep yourself cleansed and beautiful, what you have to do to yourself. Some people are so superficial that it doesn't go into their heads. Surgery just doesn't go into their heads. Very, very superficial. So forget them. I don't think they can be saved. So forget them. They cannot enjoy. They're worried about some nonsensical things always. So with such people you need not. But there are still so many people, at least I feel 80% people who are sick, and you should give them help. This is one thing, is the desire of your mother, that you should now take up Sahaja Yoga upon yourself and go on telling about this to everyone who comes. I mean, I don't want cheap popularity, but I do want Sahaja Yogis to be made everywhere. Marathi
Now please open your eyes, bow down to the Shri Mataji and take the bandhan. Jai Shri Mataji.